Okay then, I've had some time to think about it, and we are to play judge for a god, a maniac, and an unknown. Well, Quint seemed thoroughly insane, and I know Lathander well enough via his dogma and history. I don't know this Kharlat Jhareg, so let's go learn that variable. Can I arrest? I didn't think so. That's fine, we will have Fog Scout. Okay, oh, there we go. Red Slod. Creatures of chaos, Red Slotty are the weakest of their kind. Most seek escape from the cruel treatment offered by their more powerful kin. They have damage resistance and they regenerate, but they're not immune to anything as such. They're just hardy individuals. That's fine. I wonder if I can lure it over here. Hello over there, Mr. Slod. Yeah, ooh. And they can summon another Slod. Fascinating. Okay, for now, let's just come over here. Unpossess my familiar. See if we can't tag it with a Wand of Sleep. Where'd it go? Well, for now, let's use Protection from Evil on Dalen, as well as Fog. Uh-oh. Time to go. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Ah, critical hit, not bad. Also worth noting that the tongue of a slot is also a useful arcane reagent, and one that Eltora desires, so that will be nice. There we go, perfect. Yeah, Slot's tongue and a potion of clarity, alright. So we have a long, narrow hallway, and then looks like there are rooms flanking it. Let's check out the rooms as we go.
Taste my
Fire elementals. Fire elementals are fast and agile. The merest touch from their fiery bodies is sufficient to set many materials aflame. Let's try Raw Frost. Not very good. I do, however, have Bolts of Frostbite. That should be nice and sufficient. Yeah, a fair amount, actually. 9 damage. It's nice. Go for that one there. Alright, very good. Appears to be a study or a library. Okay, Fog is nearly dead. Let's remedy this. Let's also close the door for now to avoid any complications. Okay, do we have any traps? Any locks? One lock. Okay, for now we'll have Fog take care of that. Cabinet. Ah. 2 scrolls of burning hands. Potion of cure critical. Kharlat's protection wand. This wand was used to cast protections on Kharlat while he was summoning fiends. Anyone attempting to summon a fiend without protection would quickly have the beast at their throat. Interesting, so that's disturbing. He was summoning demons. It's a little kind of scary. A madman and a demon summoner. Wow, reagents ahoy. Fire beetle belly, we've seen those a lot. We have not come across a Rakshasa yet, but they are effectively tiger people, though they have rather intricate lore about how they're created. And a Bodak's tooth. A Bodak is another form of undead, similar to a ghoul or a ghast, except pitch black and hairless and very disturbing. These look like robes of electrical resistance? Maybe. I have no way of finding out. Yeah. Well, very well. Could be useful regardless. Oh, what was that? We have book piles here. The City of Neverwinter, we've read that. Alright, Winds by the Fireside and the Nether Scrolls. Sounds like a fascinating read. I don't suppose I can rest here. Ah, of course not. No. That's fine. Let's cross the hall here. Anything down the hallway? Nope. Here we have more slots.
Taste my savage fury!
Incoming. Nice work, Dalen. Oh my goodness, that was so very painful.
For the old gods!
I think they've probably... Have they got it? Yes, okay, let's go for that one. 5 damage. Well, not a lot, but it's still reliable. Yeah, I did about 2 there. Fair strikes. This chest has a beam of light emanating from it. I'm going to assume that's an evil tribe's chest. Yeah, I'm not even a cleric and I can figure that one out. Another tongue? Indeed. Is it locked? No. Very well, I'll investigate that in a moment. Ah, a quarterstaff +1. That'd actually be a fair combat weapon, honestly. Yeah. Also, I believe, yeah, wizard staves and such are technically quarterstaffs in the eyes of game mechanics, so something to keep in mind. They're just wizard staffs, or, you know, quarterstaffs with really fancy aesthetics and whatnot. Key. Kharlat's Burning Wand. This wand is an extremely simple to use wand that casts the spell Burning Hands. The wand need only to be waved and no arcane knowledge is required to use it. It was likely the very first wand given to a young apprentice mage. Interesting. See if I can't rest now that this room is cleared out. Ah, lovely. I needed that desperately. My spells were draining thin. So for now... Yeah, the Staff of Defense, I wish it recharged per rest, but since it does not, its uses are very limited. I will for now use it though, on my allies. Protection from evil is great. And Dalen... Very nice. And I'll use Ghostly Visage from it because why not? Or that my own spell pool if I can help it. We have a room here from the looks of it, so it's just sort of... We'll just stagger back and forth between rooms down the hall. Alright. Nothing down the hall there, and here we have another library. Alright. Ooh, close.
Taste my savage fury!
Careful, friends. See if we can't give Dalen a little bit of a help here. There we go. Uh-oh.
Taste my savage fury!
Thankfully, I am fire resistant. I've also got physical resistance, meaning these elementals can actually do very little in the way of harming me. Yeah. Yeah. The fire elementals, I believe, do a hybrid of both physical and fire damage, but with Ghostly Visage on, I resist both forms of damage. So, yeah. Then we got the Journal of Kharlat Jhareg. Let's for now unlock that. Anything else? Yes. Is that door locked? No. Very well. Okay, then let's check this out. Money, of course. Candelabra there, I'll check that out in a moment. For now, and here we have more ale. Well, you figured this place is 200 years old. Must be vintage at some point, right? Have I checked this? Yes, alright. So for now, let us see what this journal says. Midwinter Nights, 1183 Dale Reckoning. A part of me feels guilty for having tricked my brother into such a crime, but it was necessary. I am growing old and my research is not done. These northern wastes are a brutal land, but so full of magic. If only I could be undying, then my studies could go on unhindered by this call of mortal flesh. I can hear Quint's... Who dares disturb my reading? Who dares?
For the Oath Guards!
Do not disturb my reading! Or that happens.
The rage of the Red Tiger unleashed!
What? Over here? More of them? Fine.
Yeah!
Don't disturb my reading.
Falling behind me.
It is very important.
Do as you ask.
Okay. As I was saying... I can hear Quint's voice cutting through the walls as he reads to the children in the library. I can hear their laughter. Belial says they must die tonight. All of them. The children of Charwood. It is a grim task, but for a greater good. I swear to it. There must be blood tonight if I am to bind my soul to that phylactery. Curious if this greater good is just him trying to trick himself into thinking it's a good thing, or if he's just a power-mongering monster who wants to be immortal. We'll see. Thick tallow candles burn low from their iron stand. Small mounds have formed on the floor below where the fallen tallow has accumulated. By the dim light of the candelabra, you can decipher the book's ragged text. My research into the summoning of the demon Belial, Lord of Fire, continues. It is rugged work, and my robes are little more than ashen rags as a result. I must persevere, however, for only Belial knows of the phylactery I seek, a vessel that only the gods have the power to destroy. Yes, Belial is Lord of Fire, so, aside from the customary casting of protection from evil, it shall also take a fire to summon him. I am sure that the belly of a fire beetle is the proper reagent, but what spell? I have cast every high-level spell there is upon that brazier to no effect. I have tried even those of mid-level, and there is nothing. There is but one fire spell left of all those known, but that can't be it. I haven't cast it since I was a mischievous child. Still, I must try. Fascinating. So he's trying to summon a demon of fire. Yes, clearly the greater good and such. Indeed. Let me, for now, feed Fog. Let's give Daon a few bits of healing via Cure Critical. Why not? Yeah, that was fine. Could have been better. Definitely could have been better. There we go. Now we're good to go. Over. Oh! I was about to have Fog disable that, but I guess that technically works. Yeah, I saw just a moment and a half. So over here, looks like we have either a really large room or a hallway. I'm unsure. Here's the door. Anything in the hallway? Not yet. Oh, trapped there. Hello over there, Hellhound. Let's get out of the way for Dalen. Let's go for that Hellhound from afar. Kaboom. Wow. A fine hit. Ooh. Good work there. So we have a bit of a storeroom and strange intersection here. Ah, indeed, it's a hallway. We have a trap on the floor. Alright, well, I certainly want to explore this hallway in depth. Hello! Haha. Okay, for now, defensive casting. Let's go for an acid breath. That did the job very well, I must say. Money. Bah. I have no need for your petty coins. Ow. A cold trap? Truthfully, a cold trap. In a place like this. Okay. That's very peculiar. Let's have Fog unlock this door and open this one up for us. For further use. We have fire beetles. Correct. Ah. Well, these bellies are definitely useful for Altora. So we shall make use of them. Nothing locked, huh? Haven't found any traps as of yet, just money. Which my character will not take. Fire beetle belly, slod tongue, quartz crystal, and more dragon blood. Fascinating. I may never want for reagents again after this visit. I believe Altora should be quite happy to see all of these. Anything else on the hall I should be aware of? More dastardly traps? I'm also curious here. Will there be a final guardian for Kharlat Jhareg? Maybe. Oh, hello over there, red slots, if I can't get an acid arrow. That should very nicely help to cut some of the regeneration away. Oof, terrible shot. Careful, friend. Ow. Well, fine hit. Alright. We have... Okay, let's close this door for now so we're not interrupted again. Because that appears to be a very common happenstance. Right. Fog, unlock that, and we should be fine. So I realize there's a glowing bookcase, but I'm gonna check everything else first. Wars of the Creator Races. Probably worth a quick breeze over. Ettercap Silk Gland, Ironwood, Fen Berries, Fairy Dust. Don't let Fog see the fairy dust. Might get the wrong idea. Over in this chest we have... money, alright. What's in the giant death-defying glowing bookcase? Neverwinter Wood, that's actually worth taking because I'm about to go there soon. Neverwinter City, fine, and... ah, Mascarin Tome of Fire. Altora mentioned a wizard possessed it and she attempted to buy it from him, but she must have been mistaken because this place was sort of trapped in the past, so it clearly could not have been here, so... very unusual. I'm not sure how it ended up here, but it's mine now, and I'll have to read it once I'm done exploring. Or at least while I'm resting. And for now, there are enemies nearby, so let us wait for a bit. I assume, yeah, there they are. Uh-oh. Oh, fine hit. Ow. Very well. Remains, huh? I can't rest here, which means there are enemies beyond that door. And I worry because it's right before Kharlat Jhareg's chambers, so I'm curious if there will be anything special guarding his room. I would hope not. I never did check the storeroom, in fact, so it seems like a good time to do so. Healer's Kit +3, glorious. Money, not as glorious. A big old crate here. Fire bullets. Well, that makes sense for this area. Definitely fire's a theme. Regular bullets. And Uthgar's Legacy. I think I have that book in one of my many bags. So for now, let's just sort of pick a corner here, rest behind this crate. Let's read the Tome of Fire, shall we? There it is. This heavy and tattered tome is labeled with a large and ancient rune that translates simply to fire. Among its more interesting passages is the following. The fire beetle belly is an amazing organ that manages to retain its full heat even after the beetle's death. When combined with the resilience of the quartz crystal, and then empowered with the spell Fireball, the end result is a device that can emit bursts of fire at will. The creation of most fire-based wands is based on this simple formula. Very nice. Alright. Okay, we haven't checked the eastern side of this giant hallway here. And again, I worry for what demon lies beyond over there. Maybe this Belial character that was mentioned in passing. Maybe he's guarding Jhareg. Hello, what do we have here? Ooh. Careful. Go for another one. Nice. I missed. Dalen, however, does not miss. Yeah, this is definitely a ritual chamber if I ever saw one. Circle of Candelabras, a ritual brazier itself. This must be where he summoned Belial. Fascinating, and of course I've been in this room, haven't I? Yes, I have. Okay. So it seems we have one final room to the south. Maybe a large one or just two small ones. That's fine. Do these candelabra do anything when I click upon them? No. Very well. They just light up. Let's have Fog open the door. Alright. Knock knock. Oh. It's a hallway. Well, that was threatening. But for now, though, let's be serious and give protection from evil upon my two favorite allies. Very nice. And we'll use the Rod of the Ghost for this next room. Inside we have... oh, Hellhounds. Well, alright then. Over there.
Taste my savage fury!
Ow. I say ow jokingly, mind you, because of course they do no damage with that attack of theirs. 12 gold. Okay. 9 gold. A copper ring. 13 gold. A fair few things. Potion of Lesser Restoration. Nice. Clarity. An interesting scroll to pick up. Over here we have silver ring. And lastly, 6 gold. Alright. So let's see what we have over here. Also, my journal's flashing. Alright, yes. That. We've read Gaines' journal many times. Alright. Belial's Tale, huh? Day 18, month 8, 1372. Or is it 1170? No, I'm just kidding. A large book has been discovered in the Tower of Kharlat Jhareg, one of the 2 Lords of Charwood, who currently stand accused by the guardian spirit on the castle's main floor. Lighting the nearby candelabra revealed instructions regarding the summoning of the demon Belial, Lord of Fire. The demon's influence in these events seems suspicious and well worth investigating, though a resummoning is no doubt risky business. Alright, well it seems I am to summon this demon. And of course it could be very informative. If I actually can bind it to this location, it has to answer my questions. And it could very easily tell me this. Exactly what's going on.
Stand your ground over there. I shall do as
So
you
for
ask.
now we have Fire beetle belly. Let us also, like it said, use the wand of protection from evil. The other two have it already. And I will use burning hands. Here we go. Indeed.
Kharlat, is that you? Wait, what do you want of Belial, mortal?
Anyways. With their flaming wings and skull-like countenance, these demons are among the greatest and most feared of their kind. I have no doubt of that. I do not want to anger this thing.
Speak quickly, dwarven fool. Your magic protections would not last long in this place. What do you require of the Fire Lord?
So I actually have the option to potentially get a magical item out of this, but Krael would not even think of that. He's here for information. So, Belial, Lord of Fire, I come as the judge and demand only answers.
You, fleshling, you are the judge. Then my charade is over. For you command me as none other has before.
What charade do you speak of, Lord of Fire?
I am Belial, Prince of Demons. Did you believe that such a simple spell would summon me? No. I answered Kharlat Jhareg's call for my own reasons, Judge. You see, it was I who first planted the seed of slaughter in Kharlat's mind. He was but a weapon, and it was my hand that controlled him. Quint was a weapon of a weapon, a servant's slave. It was he who brought the children in, and Kharlat who cast the spell that killed them. It was I alone who stayed silent in the knowledge that the slaughter held no meaning. Kharlat's ritual did not require it, but I chose to tell him otherwise.
Why are you telling me this so openly, demon?
For one, the thunder has bound all within this castle to heed the judge's will. For another, how do you intend to punish a demon? The abyss is home to me, and I long to walk once more upon its seas of flame.
But why did you do all of this?
Thus is the nature of demons, Judge. Why is there needless suffering in the world? Why is there injustice and strife and tyranny? It is because of us.
Belial, Lord of Fire, will you give this as your written oath?
If it means an end to my accursed bondage in this place, then I will gladly give it. There, take it, and make of it what you will. The bargain has been fulfilled. Perhaps next time, I will summon you.
Well, something to be very wary of. Alright. There it is, the Oath of Belial, Lord of Fire. Well, I'll be honest with you, in terms of guilt, Kharlat is not looking all that innocent. I dare say he might be the most guilty one here. Sounds to me like he sought immortality by ways of undeath, binding his soul to an immortal, unbreaking phylactery. Sounds to me as if he wanted to become everlasting in the quest for knowledge. A curse all too common among those of the arcane scholarhood. The quest for knowledge and such. Power at all costs. Yeah, it's been done to death many a time. But for now, let us scour this final hallway. For something yet remains here we could not rest. And I fear for what may guard Kharlat Jhareg's chambers. We have a fair... Uh-oh. Has fog been spotted? Yes, okay. For a moment it seemed like she wasn't. But this could be very beneficial here. If this slod chooses to follow me all the way down the hall, we can perhaps funnel them into a rather lovely choke points. So yes, slod, follow the pretty fairy. Follow her into the doorway where my half-orc barbarian can slice you in half. Perfect. Thumber, can I even cast sleep on you by chance? Well, I could have. That was some very pitiful damage there. Oh well. Oh, fog has fallen. That's very unfortunate. Let's go for another magic missile. Beautiful, the creature has fallen. Unfortunately, Dalen's been hit by a disease. Remove it post-haste? Indeed. I believe we have the power to resummon Fog. Indeed. Alright, Fog, I'm sorry for your death there, but truthfully, it was in a good cause. I think I spotted 3 red slots. I didn't, unfortunately, have time to process a lot of it, so for now... Oh, hello over there. Let's see if we cannot buff up Dalen, as it were. Make him invisible. See if we also cannot lure the slots here. Come here, slod. Beautiful. Now flee. Haha. Okay, for now, let me move out of the way. What, they don't know I'm here? Oh, for the moment then. Hang on, see if I can get lucky. Oh, that's very bad. Has Dalen been stunned? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. He is stunned, truthfully. Alright. In that case, let's go for 3 magic missiles that should kill it, hopefully. Come on, hang in there, Fog. Just survive for a little longer. Once Dalen's unstunned, he should... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. He's going for the hit. Very good. Now over here is this one, yeah, he's been confused. He's just standing around doing nothing. I guess he actually fought his, he's fighting his own summoned slod. Beautiful. Oh, that's not beautiful, though. Fog has been killed. This slot appears to be useless. Ooh, a fine hit. Okay. Likewise, it's a shame that Fog has died, but I can always resummon her. Do we have any more? That looked like all 3 of them, if there were truly 3, and not, say, 1,700. An arbitrary number, mind you, but the point is across. Oh! A huge fire elemental. Alright, that's overpowering. It's going to require some finesse. And by finesse, I mean about 5 different types of spells, specifically. So for now, we need to rest and resummon Fog. That can be done. I think for this fight, we will make Dalen invisible. We will also most likely give him Bark Skin. That should be fine. Okay, I have a plan. It involves such. Hang on. Summon Fog. Staff of Defense, Protection from Evil on Dalen, on Fog, Mage Armor on Dalen, Mage Armor on Fog, followed by Aid, followed by Bark Skin. Then we'll have okay. We're having some problems. Well, there goes my entire flippin' strategy. Red Slod, you have ruined my day. Please die. Please die. Please? Kindly die? Thank you for now. Okay. That's unfortunate, because I need to rest again. Fog wasted her invisibility spell upon herself. Which is not what I wanted to have happen. I wanted her to instead waste it on Dalen, so he would retain that 50% cover bonus, thus making physical attacks infinitely more difficult to have issues. So we'll do that first this time, so as to avoid that catastrophe. And for now, protection. Of course I can't do that anymore. Fine. Fine. Oh my goodness. Okay. The qualms of strategy. Oh, the qualms of strategy. Alright. Thankful I did not use the Barkskin Potion, because I only have one of those. So for now, give Dalen protection from evil. Give Fog protection from evil. Mage armor. Mage armor. Aid. Aid. Barkskin. That should be just about everything I care for. Okay. Beautiful. Over to Fog. Then we will also give Dalen invisibility. He didn't drink the Barkskin Potion, unfortunately, but he should be fine, though, truthfully, with everything else he has going on. The Slot's Tongue, very well. Give myself a Sage, could be useful. If a trap here, I don't much care for. I do care for that, though. Over there. Let's just go, for the moment, all out. Okay, Fog is, dead. Kind of scary. Go, Magic Missile. It's working for the moment, but Dalen's getting slaughtered, unfortunately. Fool, run to me. You come over here. Let me just come over there. Does he regenerate? No, that's fine then.
I shall do as you ask.
As for now, you can attack now. I didn't say stop attacking, I just said get away from it. Final spell. Let's go for an acid arrow then. Oof, scary. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yikes. Oh wow. I definitely feel validated though in my fear. But yikes, can I summon Fog? I can. I don't like resting so much though, it takes me out of the game, but I just kept messing up my strategy for buffing Dalen. If you make him invisible first, you can't target him with anything else, so you have to do invisibility last. But then the slot interrupted me, so I had to re-rest because invisibility was gone, and it's just pesky. Unfortunately, I can't control Fog to never cast it. But thankfully, though, next level, I'll have 2 uses of the invisibility spell, meaning it won't matter. I'll be able to cast it twice, which will be beautiful. Now, will Kharlat Jhareg be hostile to me? Oh, a chest. Where? Oh, on the other side of the thing. Very well. Is Kharlat hostile? No. Okay, he is, in fact, an NPC. Very well. And you are a lich. Yes, he has the same description as a lich that we have seen. Alright.
Judge, is that you? I don't remember. It's so hard to string my thoughts together one to the next.
Are you Kharlat Jhareg?
Yes, that's my name. It's been so long since I've heard someone speak it. The last one to do so was my brother. Quint! Yes, it was him. He was responsible. He invited all the children of the village to his tower and began to read to them. It was horrible. The blood, it was everywhere. Every one of them died. Every child. He's gone mad, you know. My younger brother has gone mad. I arrived there too late. I rebuked him, and he groveled there before me. He said he did it for me,
All for me. All for the love of an older brother. I unleashed the fire against him, but he fled and stole my most powerful artifact, my phylactery, and made use of it. Now we are all stuck here because of him, pressed like flowers between the pages of the Book of Time. Curious, I have some questions. I have time, Judge. If not always the memory. Ask what you will. In your opinion, why would Quint do such a thing? He was young and foolish, with no understanding of the arcane arts, no understanding for the world in which we wizards operate. We consult with demons and keep imps as our familiars, but does that make us evil? Perhaps he performed the unspeakable act in the effort to earn my respect, my affection. Perhaps he wanted to prove himself his brother. And who has this phylactery now? The Thunder gave it to the Guardian for safekeeping, and she has kept it ever since. If only I can recover it, I can finish the ceremony and become what I was meant to be. I would free us all from this accursed place. And in your words, what about Lathander and the Guardian? What good is the God of Dawn if he traps us here in this eternal night? My brother prayed to him before the madness came on. The Guardian may claim Lathander did not stand in judgment, yet Quint wanders the village freely while I rot in here forever, in this half-wretched form. Alright, enough questions. This is your journal, yes? Why, yes. Yes, the hand is mine. What does it say? I have half forgotten. It says you tricked your brother into the crime. I needed the blood. It was necessary. Without it, how could I protect village? It was a high price, but it would have meant a bright future. You also sought undeath out as you also sought out undead for a greed of knowledge. Is a greed of knowledge any different than a greed for love, for a greed of justice? Before you judge me, judge yourself. Hey, I'm the judge. I'm allowed to judge you. I'm the judge. You don't judge me for being a judge. I judge you because I'm a judge. Anyways. It also says you acted on the advice of someone named Belial. Belial? I know that name. Yes, he was a demon I consulted with. He was the one who gave me the phylactery and taught me to use it. Why, the summoning room is just down the hall. Maybe he would know the truth of the things. That's all it said. Will you give that as your written oath? I have suffered here too long, tormented by forgetfulness amidst this endless pall of smoke. I would be only too glad. Here, take it, my written oath of every word that I have uttered here. Present it to the Guardian and let us have our judgment. Very well, but you have a chest here. What was inside? Ah, a scroll of Cone of Cold. That would have been useful to have a few moments ago, in fact. Alright. Well, very well. So many things to investigate. So we have the written oath of what appears to be an evil wizard and a demon. And I say evil. He may be guilty. He may feel remorse now, years after being trapped in this tower for hundreds of years. But I suspect at the time, even if his intentions were pure, I don't believe sacrificing an entire village of children to a demon is exactly a good action. It's just not. It's a stupid action. If he was doing it for the greater good, then he's an idiot. If he's doing it for evil, then he's very evil. I think for now we go investigate Quint's chambers.